In 1972, a group of researchers at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology published a report called The Limits to Growth. Their goal was simple but bold: to use computer models to understand whether humanity's use of resources was sustainable in the long run. They built a system model that tracked 5 major global factors: population, industrial output, food production, natural resources, and pollution. Instead of predicting one fixed future, they ran multiple simulations with different assumptions about technology, birth rates, and resource use. And here's what made the study famous. In many of their business as usual scenarios, where humanity continued growing without major structural changes, the model showed a significant economic and industrial decline sometime around the mid-21st century. Not necessarily an instant apocalypse, but a sharp drop in living standards driven by resource depletion and environmental stress. Now fast forward to recent years. A follow-up analysis by researchers comparing real-world data to those old projections suggested that our current trajectory looks similar to one of the more concerning scenarios from the original model. But here's the important part. This was not a prophecy. It was a simulation. The model didn't say collapse is guaranteed. It showed that if growth continues without adaptation, systems could become unstable due to feedback loops. For example, higher industrial output can increase pollution. Pollution can reduce food production. Lower food production can increase economic stress. These interconnected systems amplify problems. However, the original researchers also modeled alternative futures. In scenarios where technology improves resource efficiency, renewable energy expands, recycling increases, and societies stabilize population growth, the system avoids collapse and levels out sustainably. So what does this mean for us? It means the future is not fixed. Economic systems are complex. They respond to policy, innovation, education, and global cooperation. Modern civilization is more advanced and wealthier than any time in history. We have better technology, better communication, and better problem-solving tools than past empires ever did. But we are also more interconnected and more dependent on complex global supply chains. That makes our system powerful, but also sensitive. The takeaway isn't panic, it's awareness. Sustainable growth, smarter resource management, and technological innovation are not optional luxuries. They are stabilizers. Whether the future looks like business as usual or a more sustainable model depends on decisions made today by governments, businesses, and individuals. History shows civilizations can decline, but history also shows humans adapt. The question isn't, will we collapse? The real question is, how well will we adjust?